The all fours sprint.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Welcome back, man with that hair. Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You unlock a signpost when interacting with it. Fast travel to signposts. A map at any time. Yep. Yeah, went with Burke. I couldn't. We looked through all the first option, like what type of fox you were, I guess. But it didn't. It was hard to see how one of them correlated. Like it said, these ones are more intelligent than others, but you get to choose your stats anyway. Hey, Cremo, how you doing? So it kind of felt like Dark Souls classes, where there really is no class. But the bottom one had more luck. Look at this dude. So we went for that.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
Yeah, the passive ability, right? Which is totally fine. So I wanted to play, because we were playing Merc and I knew it was dual wield, I wanted the melee, so the bottom one gives 10% melee and that luck bonus. That's like, yeah. You found Mercury on vendors? Okay, cool.
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Yeah, so instead of... so classes mean something, but the genetic one really... You could take the intellect one to get its passive, but then spec heavily into
Look,
a melee
a
class.
survivor.
Right?
Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Or it's a trap.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue checks. Few of those who always act in the same manner, and our wholesomeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your action creates aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and psi shrines will award you with psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
So this is where it's interesting, because we went the dark way, but if we leave him to his fate, we can still help him, but we say we leave him to his fate.
He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Oh,
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
I always liked the darkness.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were wrong. There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
Oh yeah, we're playing a dark dude. We gained a psi point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that your psi points can only unlock powers of the same color as your current aura, or those without color.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's 2 nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice, as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Oh, nice.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
So instead of picking a tribe, we need to push them to fight each other.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
Yeah, I get
They
behind that.
believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
So if you're playing a light one, man, did he suggest the other tribe for you? Have the tribes engaged the World Eaters?
In Jagni's
Nice.
case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Man, okay. This is really awesome where if you, I don't know whether you can eventually do both, but if you side with one and wipe out the other, that means that gives you a reason to have a dark playthrough and a good playthrough, right? And then you could probably try to balance a boring neutral one, where you 50-50 everything. Means you'll see some content the same time that third time through, or probably all of it the third time through, but in split differently. So yeah, I'm happy to play the dark one. So I'll play the dark side, so you guys don't have to. Anyone that's playing Biomutant, you can be the goody two shoes, simping it up with the light side, and I'll destroy everything, just for your curiosity. Talk to the Jagni or the Myriad Sifu. Current starter quest shown in the journal. Okay, so we're going Jagni. Zergos picked Jagni. Well, that's because you're a jerk. But you'll just have to watch someone else play on the light side. Go pick now. So who's that? That's the myriads, right? Oh, I can see the tribes up the top. Okay, so there's myriad. Maximum light. Maximum light aura means respect and true commitment to justice, honor, and compassion. Lotus has maximum dark. And Kati is just a little bit light. Jagni is just a little bit dark. Okay, so we're mixing up Jagni versus Myriad, so we can take a maximum light versus just a little bit dark. So what's the difference between maximum dark aura means lack of respect for life and truly chaotic nature. Little bit dark is lack of commitment but dedicated to self-interest. And somewhat dark mean they just lack capacity for right or wrong, so they might accidentally do some good things. So let's compare the good ones. Maximum light, respect, a true commitment to justice, honor, and compassion. Light aura means respect for life, commitment to make personal sacrifices to help others. And somewhat light means being the best one can be and willing to help those in need.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Well, one leads to the Jagni and one leads to the Myriad, right? And our marker's that way, so we're going there. At this point, is there any reason to like go exploring off into corners of the of stuff? I kind of want to, but only if there's stuff there. No loot crates out in the open or enemies or stuff. No. Thanks, dude. The stuff like this is so cool. Like,
it's a bridge. Just get over it.
I still can't get over the control. Like, the character control is so good. I accidentally hit this guy.
Running low. Swoon.
Oh, these guys hurt. That's it. Get some.
Flash the slash.
The prompts will let me know if I have an ability. Yeah, we've had a couple combats where it looked like the dude's standing there waiting for a finishing moment and there was nothing to do, and I was trying to push all different buttons to get it there. It just wasn't.
Right in the face.
Okay. Yeah, combat's good, man. It's gonna pump luck again. Go early luck option. Early luck build.
That's an improvement.
Oh, we've got upgrade points to spend. Except I don't think I want to. We're going to be saving that for... Oh, what about basic melee? No, you can't spend them there. No. No. I don't think I want any ranged combat stuff. So, not dual-wield guns. Let's save that for... Right trigger uses the gun though. Finish a ranged weapon chain by throwing both your melee weapons. This is a special attack. Hitting an enemy with it will flip one super Wang Fu icon. What's the super Wang Fu icon? And do we have to unequip our gun? Oh, okay. So you shoot first and then start throwing. Oh, that's great. Can't wait till we get that. Where is the side point? Is that where we're spending side points? So we do have 2 side points. Are these neutral points? We have 6. Might save these for now. What are we option? Dark Aura needed 30. That's the Dark Aura one. Okay. To use Blink, press down the input you have bound to the ability. It will teleport you in the direction you're moving, create a shockwave where you reappear. Sizzle Ball. Shoot a Sizzle Ball, press... Yeah. Telekinesis? What's it? Oh, that looks cool. We might save for that. Okay, cool. Loot. Oh wait, can I get downed enemies? No. Is there an actual in-game clock, or did it just become dark because reasons? It's in-game?
They've
That's cool.
destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Restroyed. Like Trench Warfare Town. I'm gonna steal your stuff. An ability that gives you 10 intellect at night. So that's when you plan to do all your combat?
That's the
Or puzzle
Jagni
solving.
tribe's fault. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Down with the tree. We need more paper.
Let's see.
Hello?
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
I need to see the Sifu. I'm not one of your enemies. Look at my hat.
Says everyone wants to see the Sifu. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
You like that to mark the signpost, you pee on it? Yeah. That's marking the signpost, right?
Zata is the moi totloho. Kariesne stace. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
Zum ilam dat nete.
He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
Kariesne stace. Zenakas pripad snatste.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Cold blood. Well, that's us. Let's ask about this Great Wall.
Tankremo uko tolo.
The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
Tolo. Nibira del novazi ale dlohodo.
He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves, to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here.
Pinatofo skuni.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Zanamach skuni. Padafo uflete.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Darkside dude doesn't really want to talk about Muma.
O visoko dolatzi ni naoko onis poloknost.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war.
Tada is the moi iveziete reclidete.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
Is the moi iveziete reclidete.
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
We could go to the other clan, kill the 3 Jagni out of the front, because I'm guessing they'll be fighting in front of the other side as well, and get that experience, and then come back and join these guys? Might be min-maxing a little too much. They want to vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. Sets the game's end goal to destroy the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny for defeated rival Sifus is limited to subdue or vanquish. Okay, destruction it is.
Ite reki.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show.
Od listening your way. Donzadne zata.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Vanquish or Myriad tribe? Vanquish with the question mark could sound like we don't. Is that like we're questioning? Do we really need to vanquish them? Or we could be like, who's this Myriad tribe we want to destroy?
Paro, zata, skuni.
The myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
Yeti rekle, zata.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
What if they're too strong? No, we need to end this quickly.
Yeti rekle, usasi.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Oh, they'll be surrounded then. Ah, it's a risk.
He
clone.
says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Usasi, unavochni, tlohoni.
You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties.
Ives yeti rekle dekle. Na oko, kiza.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Perfetta.
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Ooh, tribe weapon.
Ale, iglezet. Na oko, kiza.
Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting, nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack.
O visoko dolatsi ne.
Best
Seeing you
defense, good
brings
offense,
back
something like
his
that?
memories of the old village.
Na zena kas pripatne. Tada, orzekali.
Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Yaput, oko.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Tada, novi, ite reki.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Okay. Yeah, man with that hair. Hey, does that mean I get to play Intruder on the weekend? Nice.
Totloho.
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
Right. Clear waypoint. Clear waypoint? There we go. Exit Jagni Fort. Let's go. That mask is so good. When we sign up and be an actual Jagni, does that mean we get a mask too? Dude, I love the floor to the floor running. Look at it. Whee! Push him in.
Says it's good to meet a fellow Yin Jagni cousin. Keep hoarding things the way you should. Understands completely. Is sorry to see your childhood marred you as a grown-up. Understands you have other places you need to go.
Yeah, the clothing's great, hey. I'm gonna steal your stuff. Oh, you got armor but no mask? Oh, maybe when you get stronger. Or you destroy enough enemies. Is this my room? I'm claiming this house. Oh, it is mine. You found a resting place. Here you can restore your health or key energy or just pass time. Oh, heal me up. Am I not supposed to heal outside of combat? Do I need to touch
There's
the
a
fire?
serenity about this spot. It's a place for rest and recovery.
Oh, let's see.
Cackles about how you and the Jagni tribe are going to strip every nest home clean together.
Yep. Kill
Says
them all.
you'll meet again.
I have to find that sound clip. I just have to get the witch one from Path of Exile. Everybody dies.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
I need to go.
Says you should take it easy.
Alright, don't mind if I do. Pass through forest clearing. Yeah, the moving around is just so fun. Like, I don't want to make a straight line there. I want to... Woo! Hey, is that where we made the choice of left or right? How do you get from map straight back to game? You can't. You have to go through there. How good does everything look, though? Oh, the childhood village.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurred.
Let's go, wonky mump. Whoa.
You're low on health.
You reckon? Wait, did I not have anything else I could use?
Much better.
Oh, I see. All right, wonky mump.
Better beware,
The
that's a mump
checkpoints have just
up
been
ahead.
so
They were hit
on
hard
point.
by
Like they're in
evolution, the wonky
they're in
ones
appropriate
especially.
spots. It's great.
Deformed and unfurred. Middle life.
Okay, just dead. I love it. Oh, this is good. So good.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurred.
Oh, yes. Whoa.
Chop, chop.
Oh, come on,
You're
come on.
hurt bad.
It's like a stun lock there. The quick heal is like a health pack, so it's going to be like almost like a full health. Oh. It was locked on before, and now it's not staying locked on. Do you guys notice that? How do you actually lock onto something and stay locked on? Oh, now it's...
Hack and slash.
Well, it was locked on at the start of the fight. Now it is. It's locked on now. But I think that's because melee, it locks on with melee.
You're bruised. Now that's medicine. Pow!
Not too close. Okay.
Slash and dash. You're harmed. Feeling so much better.
Yeah, you can't break out of combos too, so definitely have the time to hit. Yep.
The deep cut. Ready to dive back in. Thoughts and prayers.
No, it'll lock on when you're meleeing. So the way to get the lock on back is if you've used a range attack, is to press melee. I guess
Better
it's
beware, that's a mump.
balance,
up
so
ahead. They were hit
you can
hard
miss
by
with range.
evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
if you can't miss with melee, why make it you can miss with range?
Get out of here. Cutting edge. You might want to fall back.
Okay, I think I can work this out. And then if it works, I'm going to complain about it. That's his tradition.
Better beware.
You think having
that's
the
a
aim makes it
mump
more
up
balanced?
ahead.
It depends on
They
the
were
strength
hit
of the
hard by
range.
evolution, the wonky ones especially.
There's no ammo
Deformed and
limits, are there?
unfurred.
Like, you have to reload weapons, but that's the only limitation, yeah?
You're not dead yet.
I'm just gonna reset the fight. Yeah, so having lock on means you just sit back and just pop away. But it feels like you could almost do that anyway if you were mouse and keyboard. Just sit up the back and pop away.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. You're fading. That's going to leave a mark.
Can't go between his legs.
Made it count.
What's the meme? I circle and backstab. I circle and backstab.
Sharp steel. Sharp.
Yeah, you're very susceptible, and we'll find out when we get further in the game or other characters if for anyone playing different, but very susceptible to combos. Like, you get hit once, and if they're doing a second attack, they are hitting you with that.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by
Especially that
evolution,
stomp with
wonky
the,
ones especially,
for this guy, the stomp
deformed
with the
and unfurred.
pick up a rock and throw it. I would have thought that was going to be an AoE too. It's not. It's just a straight line to the player. Okay, so that slow-mo dodge there and then shoot, that's like an auto hit with a shoot.
Slice and dice. You're in pain.
He turned way around there too.
Close encounter. Who could stand against that? face.
Yeah, that stomp. I gotta try and get out in front of him again. Or behind him again.
Don't give up now. Carving it up.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't like to complain about combat till after I beat the boss, unless it's really bad. Like,
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
beat Wonky Mump. I also did spend 2 upgrades instead of taking damage, like melee damage, putting him into luck for critical and gear, in the hopes that getting early gear might help us when before we get to a challenge. Turns out the challenge is now, and no strength, so.
Sharp.
Like here where he picks up the rock, like see how he threw it down 90 degrees to his body. That one was across his body, almost threw it down through his, like literally through the bounds of his own leg. It's too impractical of an attack from an enemy.
Quick. Now that's a flesh wound.
It's a cool attack, like stomp and bring up a rock, and then throw it on your enemy. But you've got to, a guy like this has to be able to throw it in front of him, right? Not just be able to flick it, you know, over his shoulder, Michael Jordan style, with his tongue hanging out at someone who's rolling, and then have it laser follow them. That's it, don't need damage if you just get good.
Middle-lifed. Chop chop.
That when you die, it's just as good as the "you died" from Dark Souls, though.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Close encounter.
I think prefacing a sentence with
You're
"for
hard."
any size of dev team" is completely irrelevant. To the person playing the game, the size of the team doesn't change what you're playing. So if you're playing something really good that was put together by one person or put together by 1,000 people, you know, it's still really good. And it shouldn't have the inverse either. Something that, like, so if something's good or bad, yeah, the number of people is irrelevant. So always look at it, like, always value games based on not knowing the size of the teams. Yeah. It's like a maths
beware,
test.
that's a
You either
monk
got the question
up
right
ahead.
and got
They were hit
got your
hard
partial
by
points for
evolution,
whatever, or you
the
didn't.
wonky ones especially.
You know, or a spelling
Deformed
test. You either
and
spelled the word
unfurled.
correctly or you didn't. Doesn't matter how many people tried to attempt to spell it. Okay, you can definitely jump to help avoid that first swing and then get into position for the better one, so that's good. That stomp, after that foot stomp, that's when you can possibly go in for a combo move. Yep. The worry is that if he stomps his left foot, like if I went for the combo there and he stomps his left foot, we're getting hit by that and the rock that his left foot picks up. His right foot doesn't pick up any rocks. Like that's a rock. Which sucks because it's so hard to get out. And that's it.
Hey, nice shot.
You can use your attack to get in closer again. No. So that one there, you're going to get double hit, which is a really crappy penalty on the player. There is no way you can avoid the second hit. You can definitely double jump that. Oh. For that one though, you need to be on the move and rolling. Yeah, the rock throw, the actual throw on the rock is just too quick and lazy trajectory. But otherwise, it's a cool move though. Like I have to be, even if I get really far behind him, he'll throw it behind his head. I think that one, I don't know what to do with that one. Lucky.
Get that way. It's becoming turmoil.
Oh.
Hack and slash.
When he slams pillar down, can I run across to his face? I don't know.
Slash and dash.
I'm gonna run around in circles. You like running around in circles, big boy? I like running around in circles. I think this is why it really demonstrates why I still think Surge and Surge 2 have some of the best combat, third-person combat ever gained.
It's starting to add up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
The deep cut.
No, 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 no! Ah, son of a...
Wow.
Come on.
You're empty of ki.
Oh no, I can't roll.
Recharge. Sharp steel. Watch it.
Get in there. No! Yes! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Is this when you tell Panz you beat both? Did you actually finish Surge 1, Zergos? Man, I'm so proud of you. Woo! We get a health
Guess
regen
you
pack.
still want more than that.
That was our loot. Like the health regen packs, I think it was like a a tampon and a wristband. Memories are the real loot. Aw. And we turn back and he's not even there anymore. Alright, cool, we did it, chat. Something, sense of accomplishment. Oh, let's go piss on their
Time is
flag.
lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Oh, that's the central village? Okay. Luck build for the win, that's right, man. Getting those critical hits on 0 damage is going to be great.
Let's see.
You watch, it'll pay off.
As time
Hey,
passes,
double damage
memories
crits, thank you, Gru.
fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Don't forget to add my base damage. the non-critical adjusted base value. Yeah, when you thought the tutorial was over. KCD was one of the first ones where like you hit the tutorial, like you hit the title screen after like 8 hours of painful combat. No, you get a minimum base hit of like 5.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes.
Sup, Goop?
He asks how you are today.
I can't complain.
Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going.
Just
He
keep
wonders where
going.
you've
Just
been.
keep going.
He hopes you've been
What
out at
do
the
we do?
lake,
We
practicing your swimming technique.
Go. I've been on my own.
Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him.
But then I wouldn't be on my
He
own.
thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
Why?
Knowing how to swim won't solve life's hard problems, but at least one of them won't be drowning.
Oh, we didn't just destroy him up, we destroy him up in the future, because this is in the past, remember? When we're little. And he's like, here you go. You can swim in most waters, while in very deep water you slowly lose key energy. When you're out of key, you'll drown. There's a swimming coach over here that back in the day got potentially... Oh wait, we're in very deep water. Oh! Hey, go Dappy. We drowned. Was under a lot of scrutiny and almost got in a lot of trouble because his swimming he's learned a swim technique which is now used widely around the country. Was literally put them in the water. So he'd grab the very, very young. I don't know what the youngest age group was, but basically just put them in the water. And you know what? They start swimming. Especially if the younger kids are. Now, I'm not suggesting anyone out there that's parenting go, how do I get my kid going? Just go do this. Supervision, know how to do it. But yeah, he got into quite a bit of trouble at one stage. Well, almost got into a bit of trouble. And then defended himself successfully. And then everyone realised, hey, this actually works. And it's really good at teaching kids to swim is get them in the water. Well, at least I learned how to not swim. Wait. You almost drowned me.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you
He's
need
not wrong.
practice. Lots of practice.
Or a better teacher.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach.
Better than the
Those willing
burlap
to
sack you had to
bend
chew
down and
through.
help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
Need more. Keep it to yourself. I'm not made for the surf. We're a little turd burger.
He knows that's not true. You've just made up your mind you're not. Judging by your Mooma's look, it
Mooma.
seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
I've been looking for... I lost track of time, Mooma. No. Like, what's his name? Gloop dude here chucked me in the water.
You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect.
All right, Muma.
You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square.
I had things to do.
She understands, but sometimes you need to do what you have to and not what you want to.
I said I had things to do, not I want things to do. Muma just doesn't listen. Don't throw kids in the water. Whee! Loot? Why can't I get the loot piles? Man, trash pandering ain't easy. Too little for loot. Hey, you know how there's 6 villages? This little guy here on the right, he looks like he'll be the... Yeah, he's the Sifu of the one we're about to destroy first. I wonder if because we chose the dark, it's these 3 are up against us. You guys are jerks. I'm glad we chose to destroy your villages and kill you. Oh man, I just went around that. Wait, can I swim there? I'm not gonna be able to swim that. Did I miss an entrance? I can't run as a kid. I don't think there's an entry spot. Okay, so we just have to get past them and jump over them. I missed something. Back round to the left. Ah. I missed it again around the left. Panz the misser. I'm good at what I do. Can we confirm that those are the 3 guys of the side that you didn't pick? Is it there? That's a nice little touch. I also missed the thing again. Is it this? That's not this. We be here a while. No, don't be here a while. Wait, yes, be here forever. Yeah, it's not like chat's giving useful hints, that's right. I'm in the wrong area. Is it near the 3 idiots? Chat is rubbish. Okay. Hey, there's a dude. Are you going to teach me to dig
Here's
underground?
another familiar face with
How did
lots
I
on
not
his
get
mind.
close enough to him to trigger this?
Asks how you're feeling.
Like I was running around everywhere up here. Wish I could shake this. Hey, you found anything you can use?
His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful.
His
He
clothes
was
are far
hoping you
too
could
clean
help
for
him
someone
pick up
like
some
wallowing
scrap
through
for a
the
thing that
garbage
he's
looking for
working on.
stuff, right? If you pick it up, I don't have to.
It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. The next generation will pay for the mistakes of the last.
Yeah.
You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Upcycling. Is that because recycling was trademarked? And they didn't want to get DMCA'd? Oh, look, STEs.
He wonders what usefulness you found.
With the trademark of Toxano. Toxicorp. You're the expert, dude. What did I get?
Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
The thing... I'm ready to get my hands dirty.
That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Welcome to crafting. Okay, so when it's yellow up the top, you can't do anything. Oh no, it's still yellow. So, okay, so sometimes when the tutorial stuff is, you can. No, I want to see what we could possibly make anyway. One-handed slash weapons, two-handed slash weapons, two-handed crush weapons. Or all melee. No, let's go one-handed slash. Are we keeping any of the leaves? Let's make the cheapest one then. Stabby stabby. A tudent. Okay, it's damage choice. Oh, there's a temporary? Yeah, I still want to have a look at it. Because then I could probably work out what we want to... Oh, look at that. Pipe sharper. Oh, it's got biohazard on it. I wonder if I'll end up actually crafting weapons or just, you know, you get an upgrade and you swap them out. There's a lot of weapons. Look at these. Moon cut. That looks fun. Continue crafting your weapon, select the handle slot. Okay. Increase the damage output. Get that big crit chance. A grip slick. Feels? We have Feels Mooncut Man? It's gotta be a Feels Mooncut. You can't wait for the Discord plugin for PlayStation? I wanted to share the weapon first.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
Because the tutorial said to. I wanted something cutting edge.
He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark.
Oh, that's Chromo's type of crafter.
He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
But I made it, it's mine.
Gizmo doesn't mind sharing. What's his is yours, and what's yours is his.
No. What's mine is mine. And what's mine is mine.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
You minimized Tomb Raider for the cutting edge comment? Did you re-minimize it for the sharp remark comment? I can't be there if I'm here.
She suggests you better hurry up then. You won't get far with that attitude.
Yes,
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
God.
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
I'll find a way there in the end.
She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you.
How do I get rid of these jerks?
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
I'm late for training.
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
I'd rather be a nobody than you.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
I thought these guys were supposed to be the light guys. Why are they jerks? Oh, I got no heals. But that's my axe.
She asks if you're hurt.
As far as you can tell, it's a scripted loss. We should invite them to train so we can kick their butts.
She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
I'll catch them later.
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more.
I don't know. Well, I guess when they're dead, they're no longer annoyed, but I'm happier that way. Muma.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Is this Poopsie?
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling.
Something is wrong, Poopsie.
He knows growing up is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and figure out how to make them right. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
These guys can have cool hats. We need cool hat. We can have grey with eyes and ears. Or Jake the dog, no ears. I'll take the dog. Doesn't camera very well. You needed that one. Alright. Now I just gotta get the blue face paint on and get a no, wait.
He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
New main quest. Laundry pile. You want me to kill 10 rats in the basement too, Dad?
He's curious to see what you found.
It's our home. I found your stuff. Look.
He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short. He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle.
I do.
Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Gear crafting. When looting, you'll find add-ons. These can be crafted onto an item to increase the stats of an item. To upgrade the armor, clothing with items, select a slot, then add on, then press X. Okay, let's... Hey, Nutty Pine. You're stuck in live watching YouTube? Well, you can watch today if you want. This is first playthrough. Or first day. What did we actually upgrade? What are you watching at the moment on
The style might be too edgy
on
for
Twitch?
his taste.
This is
but it looks
Biomutant.
sharp on you.
I like it anti-fashioned.
Papa Zulu.
Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style.
Papa Zulu.
You should take it with you. Wear it to practice.
Yep, I made it, so it's mine.
He agrees that you need to keep some things to yourself, but in general, you should know that sharing is caring.
We're in a...
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Oh, Disco Elysium, nice. We're in a back-in-time moment where we're remembering our childhood. You guys see this guy? Look at this guy. Disco Elysium gets real dark. Yo, Pops. Pass me some of the... I wonder what fruit he's got in the top.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Better late than never.
Says being on time would be better yet. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
No, because they're stupid.
You might not be ready to take on someone with smarts yet.
Fine. It's like that scene in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Wait, why are you proud? I did all the work.
You should just keep working and you'll do well. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Yeah, it's about time he did something for me.
Reminds you that the best way to get someone to do things is for you to thank them.
I would have thought the best way to get someone to do something is to ask them. Ah, that's just me. Oh, it's the cricket. It's the... not the cricket, the thing. Alright, Nutty Pine, enjoy Disco Elysium. Thanks for dropping by, dude. It's the mechanical grasshopper. Catch it? Oh, I gotta catch it. Come here. Oh, I was there. I had it. Cut it off, cut it off.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
I wonder what it does.
Figuring that out is half the fun.
You play your way. Sometimes you want to follow a
Scraptronics
guy.
like this has
Instead
built-in
of figuring out.
old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Yeah, I'll be under surveillance.
You should think of it as watching over you when she can't. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Hey, for you guys that played through, did your Muma have the same colours and facial pattern that you did? I'm guessing it did, because that's my colours and facial pattern. I didn't put it together yet, because Panz derp. But I don't want it to end yet.
Everything ends, both good and bad. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Lupin. What a jerk. Why's the rain not putting the fires out?
That's just adding fuel to the flames.
Tail. Precious tail.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Uma.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
This time.
Lupin is a problem older than you. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
What history?
She had a life before you were born, you know. Darker and less fun. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Oh. Mama. Yeah. Epic boss fight. I'm gonna punch you in the ankle. Oh. Dude, he is kicking the crap out of Muma. Meanwhile, I've done... Oh! Back heel kick it. Meanwhile, I've done all the damage. I'm gonna pitch in here, Muma. We might be able to, like, actually win this if you... Oh, I get stomped, literally.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here.
Oh!
Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Hi, Muma.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Muma, he's coming for us. I wish I learned how to swim now. Hey, look, we're swimming. Muma. Don't give up. Keep swimming,
Death
dude.
is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about.
Oopsie.
What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is
I don't have one of those
loneliness.
hats.
It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Harsh, man.